Hello again, and welcome back to Dragon Trail Gardens in reverse. First half of this lap, real fun. To start, we have the consecutive 90-degree corners, which act as one. Braking for that, I used the end of the grandstands just past the 150 board. Last time we had this track, I played around with a wider entry into this corner and a later apex on the way out. All it did was invite others to dive up the inside, so I stay closer to the first apex, down to second gear, feathering the throttle in the second part, and accelerate out. Moving to the right for one of the most fun corners and the only quadruple apex I can think of in the game. First, the braking point. Just past the orange wall at the first Michelin sign, lightly braking, slowing through the first two apexes. I had better sector 1 times, making the third my slowest. You don't need to hit all the curbs either. Feathering the throttle into the fourth apex and accelerate out. When you really nail that section, it's so satisfying. Turning right, braking as the overhead sign hits the top of the screen. Second gear for rotation, being aggressive with the curbs. Coming back left. A slight lift at the start of this red section. I actually make a slight misshift here. Don't go to first gear. As you accelerate out of this corner, try to move just a touch left to ease the entry into the right-hander, and it helps you do the turn full throttle. Clipping the curb on the left, braking just as you reach the 100 board. Heavy braking for the hairpin, getting all the way down to the curb. Accelerate as you unwind the steering. Starting down the straight, I look for the overhead sign in the distance. There are 3 logos. I drive at the middle one. This back straight has a slight curvature to the right, which my doctor assured me is nothing to worry about. Braking for the chicane right at the 100 board. Down to third for the first part, careful with the sausage curb on the inside. Second gear to help rotate left. A bit of throttle on the way out, easing off to go back right and accelerate off the apex. Keeping left for the final turn now. No braking needed, however. I look for this tree near the barrier as my lift point. There are a few signs over on the right side you could possibly use. I picked this tree because it's more in my line of sight as I exit the chicane. Working that throttle to balance the car as I approach the curb, begin to apply power. I use the end of this curb as my drop dead accelerate by here marker. Depending on how I've managed the corner to this point, I should be able to apply throttle before that. As you can see, I'm already doing so here. The tire's complaining almost the whole time, but I hold my line nicely on the exit. That sweeping right-hander and the chicane before it help set up your run down the main straight. It's definitely the make or break section of your lap. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you have some good racing this week. Thanks for watching.